Ninth modern core profile OpenGL tutorial. In the last tutorial, before we end the last tutorial, I said in this tutorial we'll be learning about our vector shader and our fragment shader and building them. But I figured it out that I found an error while trying to run our program. I discovered that we wrote a function wrongly. So try to run the program. I know when you try to run the program you will have the same error. So in this tutorial I'm just gonna explain everything we did from top to bottom. So yeah, we found an error here. So I think in the 27th tutorial I was telling you to try to run a program every time you give a command. So we got an error here saying GL bind was not declared in this scope. So actually we were writing it's not GL bind, is to just delete it. So GL, let's write it very well. We are trying to bind the buffer here, so we need to give it the right function, GL bind buffer. So that was the error. Instead of GL bind buffer, I wrote GL bind VBO. So now let's try to run it and see if there's any other error. So if you have any error like GL bind is not defined, know that, or anything like that, know that you did not give the right you did not write the right function. So this is it. Okay, everything is working fine. So now I'm gonna explain everything from here down. This data here, which is the vertices, are the data of the triangle. That is the triangle we are drawing. These are the triangle. Let me say this is the triangle, which I was saying that we draw in between -1.0 to 1.0. So we want to draw in the middle of our rendering window, or let me say, yeah, in the middle of our rendering window, just like this, just like what I explained here. So our rendering space is from -1 to 1. So let me say this is -1, this 1, -1, -1, 1. So we want to be rendering in the middle. We want to render the triangle in the middle. So we range from 0.5, this -0.5 to 0.5, sorry. So our triangle will look like this image here, which is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So the coordinates, just try to check the coordinate. Okay, let me explain. Like this row, this first line says x is equal to 0.5 minus 0.5, sorry, and y is equal to -0.5, z is equal to 0.0. So we want our triangle is a 2D plane. So every 2D plane has z as 0. So our x and y is 0.5. This is x here, then this is y here, and this is z here. So minus 0.5 minus 0.5